Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, we know that earlier this week, DHS released its national encounters by month. March, the sixth highest month on record ever, with a total of 257,910 immigrants that were encountered just last month alone. We know that fiscal year 2021, that we set a record for encounters of over 1.9 million. Fiscal year 22, we shattered that record with more than 2.7 million encounters, and currently we're on pace in fiscal year 2023 to break that record once again. March marks the 12th straight month that we've had more than 200,000 encounters, and the 24 straight months that we've had more than 185,000 encounters. We see what is going on the border just within the last 2 weeks. We see that information there behind me. Chief Ortiz put information out on April the 7th. He called it his week in review, which he does every week. For the week of April the 7th, 4 agents assaulted, 34,000 apprehensions, 10,800 gotaways, $80,000 seized, 580 pounds of marijuana, 202 pounds of fentanyl, 15 pounds of meth, 12 pounds of heroin, 2 pounds of cocaine, 10 firearms, 14 sex offenders, 9 gang members, and 4 individuals arrested with outstanding warrants. All that in the week of the 7th of April. The week of April the 14th, the Chief's Week in Review, and another 11 agents assaulted, 34,600 apprehensions, 10,100 gotaways, 1.24 million seized, 146 pounds of methamphetamine, 106 pounds of fentanyl, 39 pounds of ecstasy, 14 pounds of cocaine, 29 firearms, 11 sex offenders, 7 warrants, and 4 gang members. Just last month at a field hearing down in McAllen, Chief Ortiz was asked about the border being secure. He gave an answer that I thought was very truthful, very forthcoming, when he said that he could not testify before this committee that the border was secure. He actually testified that 5 of the 9 sectors along the southwest border were not secure. And so my question to you, Secretary Mayorkas, is it your testimony that all 9 of the southwest sectors from the Rio Grande Valley to San Diego, that under whatever definition you use, that you believe that all 9 sectors are secure?
Congressman, you and I have spoken about this issue before, both under oath and in your office. I do not understate the challenge that the border presents.
And I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm very limited on my time. It's yes or no. Do you believe that all 9 sectors are secure? And I'll be happy to have a conversation with you outside of this hearing, but my time is very limited.
Congressman, as I have said before, we are devoting all of the resources available to securing the border.
So currently, yes or no? As we sit here today, based on these figures here, based upon all the figures we've had for the last 2 years, are all 9 sectors of the southwest border secure?
Congressman, it is my testimony that sectors at different times, month to month, experience different levels of challenges.
And I understand that, Mr. Secretary, and I'm not trying to cut you off. I'm asking you that today, as we sit here today, are all 9 sectors of the southwest border secure? And I'm just asking for a yes or no answer.
Congressman, I know you are asking for a yes or no answer, and the fact of the matter is that the challenges at the border are very complex and dynamic.
All right, well, I'm going to take from that if you can't answer yes, then the answer is no.
That is not true.
All right, so then you're saying all 9 are secure.
It is my testimony that the border is secure, and we are working every day, day and night, to increase its security. The challenges that we are experiencing at the border cannot be overstated.
All right, let me ask you another question, Secretary Mayorkas. Last year, fiscal year 2022, how many non-citizens were removed from the country by ICE?
Congressman, I have that.
It's 72,177. That's what was in the annual ICE report.
In which fiscal year, Congressman?
That would be last year. And the fiscal year 2022 that was released in the report put out by your agency on December the 30th. Do you know the number of cases on the non-detained national docket? You know what that docket is, correct? That's the number of individuals who have entered the country. Do you know the number of cases that are on the non-detained national docket as of fiscal year 2022?
So if I may, I believe your figure for 2022 is incorrect. I have a different figure for that.
All right, well, what's in your report, and I'm going to say what's in the report that your agency put out, and here's the report on page 16. It says that the number of non-detained cases was 4.7 million, and that was at the close of fiscal year 2022. At a hearing I held that I was in just yesterday, the Director of ICE, Mr. Johnson, testified that that number is now 5.3 million and is expected to grow to over 6 million cases by the end of this year. So 6 million cases of individuals who are in the country, 1.2 million who have orders of removal, and yet your agency only removed 70,000 last year. I think that your agency is not enforcing the law, Mr. Mayorkas, and I think that you can do a better job. And Mr. Chairman, I know I'm out of time, and I yield back.